In this audio that CNN has listened to, you can specifically hear the accuser who alleges that she was being forced to take this tequila shot that she believed was laced with drugs. And in the audio, you can hear her asking Christian Combs if she was being, and he answers, take the shot.
The Combs family is facing serious trouble as Diddy, along with his sons Justin and Christian and even his daughters, are all being dragged into a federal investigation.
And Sean Diddy Combs' kids are speaking out for the first time since the music mogul was taken into custody. 4 of his 7 children released a statement on Instagram saying they want to clear up false rumors about their mother.
It all kicked off when federal agents began investigating Diddy's business dealings, but things took a wild turn when news broke that his sons Justin and Christian are reportedly on the run after the FBI uncovered shocking connections to some controversial parties. Everything escalated when federal agents raided Diddy's homes in New York and Miami. This wasn't just any search. They seized a lot of personal items, including the entire family's passports, even Diddy's young daughters. It's clear the feds are serious about keeping them from fleeing the country. Now, all eyes are on Diddy's sons, Justin and Christian, who are hiding out, but what exactly are they running from? The media is buzzing with fresh accusations, and some of them are pretty wild. The brothers are being linked to secret parties involving illegal activities, landing them right in the middle of the FBI's investigation. Justin, in particular, is in deep trouble. There's a lawsuit claiming that he wasn't just attending these wild parties, but was actively helping Diddy organize them. Without going into too much detail, these parties were far from ordinary. The lawsuit suggests Justin's role may have triggered the federal investigation. Rumors are swirling that the feds have even collected footage from these events, which could be critical to building a case against him. If that footage reveals anything shady, it might explain why Justin has completely gone off the grid.
Audio has surfaced as part of a lawsuit that accuses Christian Combs, Sean Diddy Combs' son, of...
Once a proud sidekick to his dad, Justin's sudden silence is hard to miss. He's been keeping a low profile ever since the allegations started surfacing, leaving people wondering if he's trying to avoid the spotlight, or maybe even law enforcement. Meanwhile, Christian has his own legal issues. His trouble began at a family yacht party that took a dark turn when a stewardess, Grace O'Mara, accused him of assault. What was supposed to be a relaxed family gathering turned into a nightmare for her. Grace claims Christian physically assaulted her, and now it's become a legal mess. Her account is disturbing. She says the yacht party started off normal but quickly spiraled out of control. Grace alleges that Christian left her with bruises, and beyond the physical harm, she's also suffering emotional trauma from the incident. The pictures of her injuries and the emotional distress she's experiencing have made her claims impossible to ignore.
Now, just to put things into perspective, the accuser was a crew member on the yacht. She was a bartender, and she says that shortly after this incident with the she says she was cornered in a room. She says things became aggressive and physical, and then says that Christian Combs forced himself on her, and then says that it wasn't until another employee on the yacht came into this room that she is alleging in this 31-page lawsuit stopped, and she says it only stopped because that person came into the...
If Grace's accusations hold up in court, Christian could be in serious trouble. Assault charges are no joke. They could lead to jail time or hefty financial penalties. This situation not only puts Christian in a difficult legal position, but also adds more scandal to the ongoing drama surrounding the Combs family. While Justin's alleged involvement in controversial parties could land him in hot water, Christian's yacht incident might be equally damaging to his future. Now let's rewind. Cassie's lawsuit against Diddy was a major turning point, not just for her, but for the entire Combs family. When Diddy's ex-girlfriend filed the suit, it initially seemed like just another messy celebrity breakup. However, the lawsuit ended up being the spark that ignited something much larger. At first, the allegations were confined to civil court, with Cassie accusing Diddy of emotional, physical, and sexual abuse during their relationship. It was a bombshell on its own, but no one expected this personal conflict to turn into a full-blown federal investigation. As Cassie's claims came into focus, it didn't take long for authorities to get involved. What started as a civil matter quickly escalated when the feds began digging into Diddy's private life. Cassie's accusations opened Pandora's box, and the FBI wasn't just interested in her claims, they wanted to uncover everything happening behind the scenes in Diddy's world. It turns out there was much more going on than anyone could have imagined. After Cassie's lawsuit, the feds launched a thorough investigation into Diddy's business dealings, personal life, and even his family. This is when things started to unravel for the Combs family. Rumors began swirling about all kinds of unlawful activities, from private parties to questionable financial moves. A crucial moment in the investigation came when the FBI confiscated hours of security footage from Diddy's homes and properties. These tapes have become a major piece of evidence in the case. While the full contents of the footage remain under wraps, there are whispers about what might be on them. Some sources suggest the recordings show wild parties that crossed legal boundaries, while others believe they contain evidence of inhumane behavior and activities the Combs family would prefer to keep hidden. If these tapes are as damaging as rumored, they could be the smoking gun that brings everything crashing down. The consequences for Justin and Christian are potentially enormous. If they were involved in any of the events or activities captured on those tapes, they could face jail time. The feds are reportedly combing through the footage for any signs of wrongdoing, and if either brother is caught on camera, the situation could escalate quickly. Their alleged involvement in these parties has already put them on law enforcement's radar, and if the tapes corroborate these claims, things could get far worse for them. Now there's talk circulating that Justin and Christian might be on the run. Some people are speculating that the two brothers have left town to avoid getting caught up in the investigation. But is there any truth to these claims, or is it just gossip? While no official sources have confirmed that they fled, their silence has only fueled the rumors. It's not unusual for celebrities to lay low when they're in trouble, but in this case, disappearing could make things worse. If they're evading authorities, it could lead to even harsher legal consequences when they're eventually found. Meanwhile, fan reactions to the situation have been intense. Some believe the brothers are guilty and are just trying to avoid facing the consequences of their actions. One person commented, "Could easily be a generational curse. When you deal with the devil, your offspring are affected." Another added, "The whole gang is involved in this case, obviously a whole web of people leading to Diddy." A third fan remarked, "It's crazy that Diddy said he worried about his kids. Wonder why? Because his kids did the same things he did." The pressure on the Combs family is only intensifying. Cassie's lawsuit may have opened the door, but now the feds are fully inside, and they don't seem to be leaving anytime soon. Diddy's younger children, including his daughters, are also facing the fallout from their father's actions. While they may not have been directly involved in the alleged illegal activities, their lives have been turned upside down. Imagine being a child and having the FBI show up at your home, take your passport, and seize your family's belongings. It's a terrible experience, especially for children who don't fully understand what's happening around them. The collateral damage isn't limited to the kids either. Diddy's mother, Janice Combs, is reportedly devastated by the situation. As a mother who watched her son rise to the pinnacle of success, she is now witnessing everything potentially crumble. Having her passport seized only adds to the emotional burden she's carrying. This brings us to the bigger picture, the impact this entire situation is having on Diddy's legacy. There's no denying that Diddy has been one of the most influential figures in hip-hop, building an empire that extends far beyond music. His name has long been synonymous with success, wealth, and power. But now, with the FBI closing in, that image is in serious jeopardy. The Combs brand, which has thrived for decades, could be permanently tarnished when all is said and done. Even if Diddy and his sons are cleared of any wrongdoing, the public's perception may never fully recover. And in today's world, where scandals are amplified and linger in the public consciousness, thanks to social media, it's hard to see how Diddy and his family emerge from this unscathed. What makes this even more tragic is that it's not just about Diddy anymore, it's dragging his entire family down with him. His sons, Justin and Christian, who were carving out careers of their own, now have to face the possibility that their futures could be derailed by these allegations. Even the younger children, who should be shielded from such adult issues, have become part of the collateral damage. It's a heartbreaking situation, and no matter how the legal battles play out, the emotional scars will likely last a long time. But what do you think? Are Justin and Christian innocent bystanders in this mess, or were they active participants in the controversy surrounding their father? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're following this case closely, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. We'll be bringing you more updates as this investigation continues to unfold. Stay tuned for more breaking news and insights into the Combs family's legal battles and the potential fate of their legacy.